Interest rates are on a roller coaster going up and down by a quarter of a point almost every day. As I do this right now, I think they're over 7%, which is as high as they've been in a very long time. And as realtors, as agents, what myself and my team gets are these questions. What can buyers do in this high rate environment to lower their payments and get into a house affordably, other than the default of, I'm just going to sit on the sideline till rates go down? And how can sellers make their listings more attractive? When people are trying to sell right now, what I'm seeing is they want summer prices, they're using summer comparables, so they're overpriced in the market, and the only tool they have to make their listing more attractive and actually sell their house is to then drop the price. Well, the problem today, we're seeing contract cancellations up as high as they've ever been because of the quickly shifting financial landscape. Deals are falling through. Buyers are on the sidelines. They think they can't afford a house. They think they can't buy when rates are high. We actually have an intuitive solution to this. Buyers are reducing their offers because their affordability is down. They're causing sellers to cancel listings. Sellers are out there thinking they're going to get summer 2022 or 2021 prices. They're not getting them, so they're canceling their listings. They're shifting their plans. And the sellers who have to sell are wasting a lot of money. They're doing significant price reductions in order to get offers, and the listings are, of course, stacking up and sitting there more than they ever had before, right? And part of that is wanting yesterday's prices, but the biggest effect is actually yesterday's rates going into today. So, quick graph here, you'll see right here, I did this data like a month ago, so this is even higher now, but contract failure rates are extremely high right now, even if you have a contract on your house, because of the timing of the rate locks, because of the difference in affordability. You're seeing buyers go, oh, that's my payment, that's $300 more than I thought it would be. They suddenly can't afford that or can't proceed with the deal. So contracts are volatile right now. There's more price drops now than there have been for 6, 7 years. Obviously, we're seeing price drops in the heat of the housing market in 2021, 2022, but now you see this spike here. We're seeing those price drops. Why? It's the only tool that most sellers and agents have to get a household. You know, they put it on the MLS, you let it sit for 30 days, it hasn't sold, what can we do? Well, we got to drop the price, right? So, you know, why do you think that price drops and cancellations are happening nationwide? Well, it's related to the interest rate, but it's not home prices and it's not necessarily interest rate. It's home buyer mortgage payment affordability. So affordability is down significantly. Mortgage payments are up over 45% year over year if you take a look at this graph right here. So it's not really a price problem, it's an affordability problem. Here again, you see the surge in mortgage payments. You know, what does a high rate do? It increases the mortgage payment. High rates, high prices. You can see this huge surge right over here in mortgage payments. So once again, is it a pricing problem if you're a seller, or is it an affordability problem, right? What's the solution? Well, something we've been talking to our buyers and sellers about, seller paid rate buy downs. A lot of lenders can cooperate with these. What is a seller paid rate buy down? Well, a seller participates with credits. Instead of dropping the price, they assist with a rate buy down. They can save the buyer 2% on their interest rates, which has a huge impact on affordability. If you drop the price $10,000, you're going to save $40 a month for the buyer, which is not a huge impact on affordability. If you use that same $10,000 to participate in a rate buy down, you can save them hundreds of dollars a month, increase that affordability, make your listing more attractive. From the buyer side of things, when we're working with buyers on this, it's actually a fantastic time to be in the market. Competition's very low. All of the unrepresented, unprofessional buyers are on the sidelines thinking, I can't buy when rates are 7%. Well, you don't marry the rate, you date it, right? You marry the house. So when prices have a little downward pressure, when there's less competition, it's a great time as a buyer to get out there, get your house, get a good price, right? Get a rate buy down to increase your affordability, and then you lock in a refinance when rates are really low again, right? Everybody seems to refinance their house a couple of times during the life of the home. So, you know, the three main benefits here, everybody kind of wins, right, in these situations. What's the impact? Now, again, rates have gone up so quickly, that my numbers here with 5.5% type interest rates, it's still going to illustrate the impact of a buy down. So if you see here, market rate and price in this first column, interest rate is basically 5.5%. You see the mortgage payment here. This is a $675,000 house. If you reduce the price by $25,000, you're going to save them $130 a month. But you can see here, having a rate buy down of just basically a little over 0.5% saves $300 a month. It has a very significant impact on affordability. If you wanted to create that same affordability with a price drop, you'd have to drop the price by $59,000. So if you run these numbers now with 7.5% interest rates and a lot of the buy downs being able to shave off 1 to 2% interest, these savings are magnified even more right now. So you can see the savings over 60 months with a buy down. Price reduction saves you $6,000, but this buy down here saves over $22,000 in that same scenario. So once again, a huge magnified effect on the affordability, on the cost savings to the buyer, right? So once again, just showing in the graph here, that $25,000 price deduction means that over the course of 15 years, you're paying this much in interest. If you do the rate buy down, you can see that you're paying this much. You know, you're saving $70,000. Well, not $70,000. Around $50,000 in interest over the 15 years here. So you can see the magnification that you get with this rate buy down strategy. A lot of buyers don't understand it or know it's possible. A lot of sellers don't understand it, know it's possible. Not every single lender can do it. Our lending partner can. We're putting our buyers into down payment assistance consultations to show them how this can work for them. And we're telling our sellers, let's promote this. If you will cooperate in a rate buy down, your house is going to be more attractive. So that means, you know, finding a new strategy. If you're not buying a home due to rates or low inventory, we need to have a consultation. You know, I've got buyers in my database. I've had plenty of discussions. Last year, when rates were 3%, it was prices are too high or there's too much competition. Now this year, oh, rates are too high. Well, you're going to be on the sidelines forever because rates aren't low and prices aren't low at the same time. And if they were, everybody would go bananas for houses. You'd be up against 10 or 15 offers again. If you're not getting offers accepted, if you feel like you're lowballing the offers because it needs to be affordable for you or that you can't qualify for enough home, this is a great strategy. If you were a seller and you wanted to sell this summer, you didn't end up doing anything, and boy, do I see this, I feel like I missed the market. Well, if you still have to sell, thousands of people do every single year, you need to get out there with a creative strategy and market this type of cooperation to make sure you're going to get the best buyers and you're going to get your best price instead of price dropping your way into a sale. So when you're selling and you want to make your listing more attractive to buyers, if you're a buyer out there, you're looking at two houses. One of them, they're very similar. One of them is going to participate in a rate buy down and save you $300, $400, $500 a month. The buyer thinks that is inherent to the house. They don't know that it's a strategy. They think it's that specific house. It's going to make your house more attractive, especially if you're going to cooperate in these sorts of things. So, you know, just kind of to sum up, again, this is Fred. I'm with Real Broker, and let's talk about these options. If you're a buyer, I can set you up with a consultation with my lending partner. We can see just how big the impact can be on a rate buy down. As your agent or one of my team members as your agent, we can negotiate the rate buy down into any house that we go look at to see if we can help make that happen. And if you're a seller and you're interviewing agents or you're thinking for sale by owner, what is the tool that you will use if you can't sell your home in 30 days, right? You throw it on Zillow, you're waiting for something to happen, 30 days passes by, what are you going to do next? Oh, you're going to think about a price drop, or you're going to wait things out. A traditional agent who doesn't do the outbound marketing or think in creative offer-based marketing strategy, they're just going to have it on the MLS, and in 30 days they're going to come to you and they're going to say, well, you know what, I don't think this price is out there for us. I think we got to drop the price. When with us, we're looking at this as a marketing project. So we're looking to make creative offers to get them in front of the right people to make you the biggest amount of money possible in this market. And if you're the type of person who's going to wait on the sidelines to see what happens, remember the words of Warren Buffett: market timers almost always lose. I can't tell you, I always talk about the buyers that told me, hey, COVID is happening, I'm going to wait, it's going to tank the market, and I'm going to save 30% on my house. And 2 or 3 months later, home values were up 20%. And if they just would have not tried to time the market and made the best decision at the time with what they have, where they are, they would have ended up saving some money, right? And instead, they've gone a year, 18 months now without a house. They missed out on record low interest rates. So you've got to have a professional in charge of your home search and your strategy, and you got to have a great lending partner. And if we talk, I can take care of both. And guess what? It doesn't cost you anything as a buyer, right? And as a seller, I can show you exactly how we can market your property with our maximum marketing guarantee, get you 25,000 views in less than 30 days, get these creative offers in front of the right people, and get you the offer on your property that you're looking for. So if that's something you're interested in, here's the information. You can call or text. You can drop a direct message to us on any of our Facebook pages, myself or any of my agents. Drop an email, smoke signal, Pony Express. We're here for you. So I hope you have a great day. I hope this was helpful for you. And again, you have any questions or you want a consultation, a conversation, simply let me know.